Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's topic really is a common concern when going through the divorce process, and that is court appearances. The prospect of battling it out in a courtroom can be overwhelming. So we're going to break down the reality. When do you actually need to be there? The frequency of court appearances really does depend heavily on whether your divorce is contested or uncontested. So let's review first what these mean. And so when we got an uncontested divorce, this is when you and your spouse agree on pretty much all aspects of the settlement. I mean, property division, child custody, if applicable, and spousal maintenance also, if it's necessary. In this ideal scenario, you might only need to appear in court once for the final hearing to finalize the divorce decree. Your attorney can handle most of the legwork to get you there. Now, a contested divorce, on the other hand, this is when you and your spouse cannot reach agreements on key issues. Here, court appearances become more frequent. You might attend hearings to address specific disagreements, present evidence, and potentially participate in a trial if no resolution is reached outside of the court. Who represents you? Now, we want to make sure we have a qualified attorney represent you in court. You know, it's really highly recommended. Even in uncontested cases, your lawyer can ensure your rights are protected, navigate legal complexities, and advocate for your best interest. There are also alternatives to traditional court battles that can be less stressful and time-consuming, so you can consider these options as well. First is mediation. It's a neutral third party. A mediator really facilitates communication and helps you and your spouse reach solutions collaboratively. This can be great options for couples who want to maintain some control over the process. Another option would be arbitration. So an arbiter acts as a judge and issues a binding decision on disputed matters. This can be faster than a traditional trial, but doesn't offer the same level of control over the outcome. Whatever the arbitrator determines is legally binding and you're stuck with it. So while court appearances might be necessary in some situations, especially contested divorces, they aren't always the only option. The best course of action depends on your specific circumstances. I recommend that, you talk with a divorce attorney who will be able to share information with you and make sure you're on the right course for your situation. So I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, I'm happy to help. Just contact me through my information. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Take care.